In this video, we will explore how to use Crestron Toolbox SIMPL Debugger with Crestron Virtual Control. Before you can use SIMPL Debugger with a simple program on Crestron Virtual Control, debugging must be enabled in the room that is running the program. To enable debugging, launch the Crestron Virtual Control secure web page and navigate to the settings of our room that you want to debug. Select the room and go into the room settings by clicking on the Settings tab. Turn the debugging switch on by clicking on it and choosing the Yes option. Debugging is not enabled until you save the configuration change you just made. To save, navigate to the Settings action button in the top right-hand corner, select the down arrow button, and choose Save. You can verify that the debugging mode is enabled in the status of our room by looking for the green check mark. Now we will switch to Crestron Toolbox and create an address book entry to support connecting to our Crestron Virtual Control server and the room that we want to debug. Open the address book and create a new entry by clicking on Add Entry in the lower left corner. Select VC-4 in the Connection Type selection group at the top right-hand side of the window. Next, select the Configure button that is next to the site name entry box. Fill in the name and the IP address or fully qualified domain name to the Crestron Virtual Control server. Next, you will need to fill in the required server token. This token must be created in the Virtual Control Web UI. We will switch to the Crestron Virtual Control Web UI to create a token. First, select the Home icon and navigate to Settings. Go to Tokens and select the Add Token button. Choose a name for the token. We can now view the token in the list. You can copy the token by clicking on the Copy icon. Next, navigate to Crestron Toolbox and paste the token into the token field in our server configuration and click the Add button at the top right of the dialog box, then save the changes. We can finish our address book entry by selecting the site and adding in the room ID of the room we want to use SIMPL Debugger with. We can now launch SIMPL Debugger and select the address book entry to connect. When you see the connection status, you need to load the SIG file from the program directory. Select the SIMPL Debugger menu on the top and the Open Program option. Locate the program's SIG file and select Open. You will get a warning that it is unable to load the SIG file from the server. This is a normal message because you loaded the SIG file from the local file folder. You should now see that SIMPL Debugger is displaying the signals that are active in the program. In this example, we will do a quick test with an X panel to see that signal changes are appearing. We now have a live debugging connection to the SIMPL Windows program running on VC-4 and can view signals inside the program in real time.